Sure, sure. Yeah, well, one is enough if that's what you feel. So again, you really work with yourself. So it's, for example, reason we talk about three door or I talk about three pills is simply because if you remember one, and especially when the idea of three door is sometimes we don't know, that talking about unbounded space is very hard in the moment of challenge to connect with that. But we are very shaky in that moment, right? At least that's what we call door, means I know that I have to get into the house, but from where? I need to know where the door is. So the door, idea of the door is that you draw your attention to the body, just physically be still. Feel the stillness. Feel the stillness through your body. That's probably the grossest stillness you can feel, and probably most accessible stillness you can feel. Probably the easier to bring into our life that stillness, that you have some control. But the inner stillness, you don't have a control at that moment. You don't have access to that. But what you have is the physical one, and you use it well. And you just do that. I mean, you can see, anytime you can see people they're going like this. If they are conscious of that, they're just trying to, instead of trying to do something, they're just trying to calm down in their body. Draw attention to your body and calm down. Just doing that, it changes. That's your door. That's the only door you have that moment. So you enter through the door which you have, which is available there. And through that door, you will able to enter to the place which otherwise you might not able to enter. That's why it's called door, right? Yes, so one, of course, one is enough. I mean, if you look at your own pain, you can see, in the end, probably there's only one pain. Not knowing yourself, that's the most painful. That's the only pain that we are really trying to address. But as a manifestation of that pain, it comes out in so many different places. Then when you're trying to narrow it down, your capacity to narrow it down, somebody will say, okay, there's 10 of them. The other will say, there's only 5 of them. There are much more than that. They have different numbers. But it's in the end, it's not that many numbers, but it's everything. I mean, that's what it is. It's the very much personal growth that you really feel it's there, this is important, that is not important. You allow whatever it is. But to be true to those experiences, and to be true to those experiences means more hosting them than analyzing them. Yeah, that's what it means. True to that experience will not mean, oh yes, I should feel it. I'm feeling to punch it. Yes, if you're feeling to punch it, go ahead, do it, because that's true feeling. That's somebody else is talking there. We can clearly know that. But if you host those feelings, that's the true relation to those feelings. Because I've been giving this example of how do you like somebody, your loved one, to help you when you're in pain? How do you want your loved one to help you when you're in pain, deep pain? Just write down the list. Maybe I will just do that, okay? I mean, this is my recommendation. How you want, when you are in a deep pain, that your loved one treat you. Write down that list. Okay? Write down that list and look at the list and just treat the same way to your own pain with that list. And you will see the magic. And of course, we are not saying anything different than what we already said. Hosting in that space, connecting with that awareness, giving hug with that warmth, smile at them, respect that. That's all what we are saying. That's probably the list you have. That's what you would say, right? I want them to hold me. Means don't judge me. Don't say, oh, you're weak, or you should do this, you shouldn't have done that. No, I just want them to just hold me. That's what you want, right? When you're in difficult. You want them to connect, not lose connection because you are in difficult moment. You want them to connect with you. You want them to feel you. You want them to listen to you. You want them to hold your hand. You want them to be next to you. You want to feel their presence, a full presence. That's what you want. That's the second refuge, what we're talking about. You want to feel their warmth. You want to feel their love. You want to feel their joy. You want to feel their confidence. You want to feel their hope. That's what you want from them. That's what we're talking about, the third refuge. So, if you know what you want, then you should give the same thing to your own pain. That's exactly what the pain wants. If you listen very carefully to your inner pain, that's all what they're asking. They're asking, I'm in pain. So, before you ask somebody else, strangers, to give you what you want when you're in pain, trying to give to your pain by yourself, then go for the strangers. That makes sense? That's what it is about here. And that relation will change everything. That relation will change everything. If you truly able to give that, this is the layman's language.